What's happening, beautiful people? My name is Dirty Mike, and welcome back to the journey where I'm building different squads as we progress through divisional play, get involved in some tournaments, and as always, I'm dropping feedback on which players, which squads have a lot of potential. They're going to win you matches, and then other ones that you might want to leave alone. Don't grab them off the marketplace. They could be overvalued. They could be overpriced. Just leave them off to the side. And if you guys need to pick up any games, such as FIFA 15, if you haven't bought it yet, or you need to get some codes, I'm going to leave links down below to G2A. Use Dirty, 3% off. Let's roll. Here we are, my friends. We've got a cheap, overpowered, non-rare BPL squad builder. It's only going to cost you 10, 11, maybe 12,000 coins. If you're patient, non-rare players will drop in price for the most part. As packs get opened, they're just common. Let's be real. And if we can smash 700, 800 likes, tells me you're loving the content. And I just need to keep pushing out squad builders. And this team is going to get you a lot of wins. Does not matter what division or if you're playing tournaments. I can promise you this squad equals W's. And that is very important. Nobody likes losing. You want to be competitive in every single match. As you see us getting into divisional play, and oh, that slide tackle is going to hurt me, and he smashed it first time, back of the net. I really can't say anything about that goal. It's stellar. It is stellar. It makes Welbeck look like one of those strikers you just got to have. And I'm not even going to blame that on Ben Foster. I'm not going to even knock him. That was just one of those strikes from distance, top corner. It was kind of unexpected. You couldn't be ready for that. You couldn't be prepared. And EA has made announcements about patches and updates, and they did this last year as well. So I'd like to know if you guys could drop a comment and let me know what changes would you make to this title. What would you like to see? What would you keep? Because they're most likely going to make a few minor changes. I'm hoping they nerf the near post a little bit. If they could also help on the defensive end, I think it's very hard as a defender to deal with these attackers. There's a lot of luck involved with the dribbling. They just sprint through your back line, and it makes you look like an idiot. I don't like that. I feel like there's a tad bit of YOLO involved. So if they could turn that down just a notch, I would be a happy camper. As you see, a little body feint action, and oh my goodness, the build-up play is beautiful, and that's something I will not complain about. The passing, the flow, the rhythm, the structure that they've done or that they've made adjustments to for FIFA 15, it feels just like a real match of footy at times. And that's a lovely situation where you have that simulation feel. That's what you go for when you're playing a game. I want to be able to control the action, and I'm loving my first impressions, or I'm loving the first impressions I've had with this title. The skills, the dribbling, the stops, the passing. Just a couple things that might be able to tone down a little bit. We're going to see what EA does as we get another penalty kick. Session steps up to the spot, and he's going to keep that 100%. Oh, absolutely stutter, no problem. And let's talk about the squad, because I've got a lot on my mind. I've gone with Ben Foster in net, and if you've been following my channel the last couple of years, I've always loved this guy as a non-rare goalkeeper. He seems to rise to the occasion. It's not his stats. It's not his size. I don't know what it is, but he makes a lot of good saves. Nothing has changed this year. I still think he's going to be one of the best non-rare keepers. We've got Gibbs as a left back, who's my most expensive player in the squad. I believe he was about 2,000 coins when I picked him up, even though I think almost all non-rares are going to drop in price, as I was saying, just because they're too easy to get. And we get a rebound off a nice little skill run there from Kone. And who else? Session. He's getting it into the back of the net. And we've got Big Steve as well as Kabul as my center backs. And I think Big Stevie might be better than Kabul this year. Bold prediction, bold statement. I want to play more games, and look at that for a save. Ben Foster never lets me down. And that penalty kick was well struck. We get a little bit of some razzle-dazzle, and Kone just smashing and dashing on that post. That's too bad because I left him for dust. He was out of the picture. It's 1-0 at halftime, and we've got Raphael as a right back. And I think that he's going to be commonly used this year. He seems really quick. He gets forward well. He chases back pretty decent. He's got 3-star skill moves. I think he's going to be valuable. Ooh, I picked this pocket, and we've got it 2-0. That's going to leave you in a troublesome situation, and that's frustrating right there for momentum. It's frustrating for composure when you make a mistake and you concede. And I got a breakaway at the very end. I believe he went ultra attack or whatever the most attacking mentality is this year. I know they made a couple changes like super ultra attack. It's like you're going Super Saiyan in Dragon Ball Z. And then you've also got that park the bus option, which I can't say that I'm a fan of them adding that feature. I do realize it's realistic that some teams stick everybody back there and they just clear the ball deep, but it's not what I would prefer or what I would think is ideal for a FIFA installment. And that was a great squad. He had this 3-5-2, and I get my first red card of FIFA 15. I thought I might be able to just toe punch it away, but I was not ready to concede to Emenike. Wow, excuse me. Wow. Just butchered that all apart. But it does work out. We get a goal with the red card in the 4th minute. And Kone gets on the end of it. Nice little skill run from Varela. We've got McCarthy as a CDM. And I think he only ran me about 500 coins. And you can play him as any holding midfielder. He could be a center mid or a CDM. I thought that he was so important, crucial for my success. He interrupted a lot of plays. He was able to facilitate. Just a good overall player. And really, Kone should have tucked that away. You got to tuck that away, my friend. We've got Varela and Moses, and this is where I was probably most disappointed. And I'm such a fanboy of Varela as we unfortunately concede just before half. Gosh, you cannot stay in front of him. The strength, the speed. Oh, he is going to be a monster. Oh, my goodness. Emenike is not to be taken lightly. But look at Kone dancing and prancing. And we're into the back of the net. I love the body feint. Definitely going to have a tutorial coming very soon with that body feint. And the swerve is still there. You can still go across the body, even though finishing, I think the finesse and just tapping it home on that near post seems to be very easy in comparison to going across the body. You have a much smaller margin for error when you try to go across the body from inside the box. And Kone's in form. He's picking pockets. He's drawing penalty kicks. I feel a little bit bad for my opposition. I don't know if that was really a penalty kick. But Sessions back to the spot. Can he finish? Are we going 3 for 3? Oh, yes. No problem. Another stutter. Doesn't know what to do. And I think that he was just a special cam. He made a difference in every single match, whether it was facilitation, holding up the play, and we do concede a consolation goal in the 90th minute. It really doesn't dictate this result in any sort of way. I kind of took my foot off the gas pedal after I got that penalty kick. Wasn't paying attention. Gets the rebound goal. 3-2. We're going undefeated in this episode. We're 3-0. Starting off with a bang, and then Sarate and Kone. That is a partnership for your butt. Or that is a partnership for heaven. I don't know. I'm not sure what comparison I want to make there. But it's a great partnership. I need to get my pass accuracy up. 80% is good. I'd always like to be about 82 to 85 is ideal. This is a squad is a 9 out of 10. Skill moves in the attack. You got the dribbling. You got the speed. You have counter-attacking options. The only thing I didn't love is you don't have the best attacking size. Session had 5 goals, but that's because of 3 penalty kicks. Kone is really my marquee player. He feels faster than his card may suggest, and even though it says that he got a downgrade, he feels exactly the same as last year in terms of how valuable he's going to be. Good size, athleticism. He's under 1,000 coins, at least when I grabbed him. 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. He's a trouble causer, plain and simple. And we were scoring goals left and right. I'm pumped up for more FIFA 15. Can't wait to get this all locked and loaded and get a lot more content coming out to everybody. If you enjoyed the video, drop that thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Twitter and Facebook on Dirty Mike USA. And we've got a lot more coming ASAP.